We're back. It's D6. Hey, when you sleep. Continuing on. So, Hall and Demi are both in trouble, and the only one that can help them has been left behind to tip over trash cans.
Demi, remember how I said that you had just landed in something squishy?
Wait, seriously?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
No, I was like, God damn it, when does Rose get a turn?
Rosie will get a turn. Well, depending very much on what Demi does soon, but Rosie will get a turn.
Okay, go on.
What were you assuming that you had landed in?
Well, I want to make sure that I haven't crushed the girl first.
Okay, so you go ahead and look down.
What do I see?
If you look down, you see red.
Oh god.
You see chunks.
Oh no,
good,
I
it's
crushed
not
her.
mold, it's just people.
You see bones. This was a person once.
You squashed her! You dick!
Was
It
multiple.
looks like they were cut up by one of those switchblade knife things, no?
Not so much.
Alright, so this is
If
a
you
pretty...
look closely and roll me an investigate, you might be able to get more. But you are standing in gore. A pile of it.
I will roll the investigate, but I will also act out him. So Demi lands in this gore, looks down, and his face just goes pale, and he jumps back as fast as he can, but also like somewhat carefully though, and not slowly, fast, but not so fast as to risk tripping over and falling in it. And then he's going to look around and see if this is the only pile.
Okay, and roll me that investigate as well.
Investigation, sure thing.
Yeah.
My investigation is +1. Right. I won on the special die. Total of 7.
Okay. As you go ahead and look around, it isn't just the one pile. And the beings that made up these piles, of which you can see that the one that you landed in had very red blood and gore, but they aren't all this way. Most of them are. But occasionally you're seeing a pile of green, or of blue, one of purple. And they're lined along the sides of the alley. What made them up appears to have been torn apart. And further down the alley, there's some piles that are unnaturally dry. And it catches your eye that the blood coming from the pile that you just landed in isn't spreading out all around it. It's all headed down the alley in a slow flow.
Is there a smell?
There is absolutely a smell. In fact, it's incredible that you didn't notice it from outside the alley. Your nose is just absolutely stuffed up with the scent of death, blood, shit, and decay.
Demi turns to face the wall after sort of looking over the scene. He turns to face the wall and covers his mouth and nose with his elbow, like you would when you sneeze into your elbow, to try and get some clearer breaths, and just stares at the wall for a few seconds to try and regain his composure, beady-eyed.
It doesn't much help. The air here is thick, and that's about the point when something slams into your back, and we're on with Rosie.
Okay. So, at this point, I realize he's not coming back.
Yep.
God damn it.
You have your orders, robot.
I'm going to start punching the AT field. No, actually, so here's the thing. This
Not going to do you a whole hell of a lot of good, Jet alone.
Yeah, so here's the thing. This is actually what I've been thinking about. So, Rosie kind of is, the reason Rosie has her intelligence now, like has the ability to function as an intelligent creature, is because she's basically jacked a little mouse droid's, like incredibly basic programming into the pre-existing programming of another robot. A robot designed originally for, fighting in the Clone Wars. A robot who was designed to hunt Jedi.
I should note that your primary programming would have been for fighting Republic troopers. But
right. But it would have had
Jedi combat was something in there.
Yeah, it would have had some basic ideas about Jedi. The thing is, the way I see it is, the way Rosie's brain functions, is that all that information she keeps more or less tamped down, because if she lets too much of it in, then there's a chance that, she wouldn't necessarily be the one actually running the body. The old programming would be running the body, and that would be not a good thing.
Target classification could get muddled.
Yes. And so, basically, as far as I'm concerned, Rosie has a second personality that is very violent and very shitty, like very deep in her programming. But that second personality is probably better qualified for dealing with the situation she currently finds herself in. And so what's happening right now is Rosie's staring at this trash can, and then looking up at the thing, and then looking down at the trash can, is she's debating how much she really, really needs to find Demi right now.
Okay.
And so she sort of says to herself, if I do this, I have to promise myself that I'm not going to hurt the children. And then she says to herself, can we stun the children? No, don't want to hurt the children.
B2A8 is displeased with this limited force of violence.
Look, I don't want to hurt the children at all. Realistically, I just want to find them. But it would be more efficient if we then stunned them. Then they could no longer attempt to escape. And then we can bring them back to headquarters. No. We're just going to find them. I don't want to stun them. Don't want to bring them back to headquarters. There is no headquarters anymore. The headquarters is a hospital. It is very different. This is not... Well, if we cripple them, they could no longer flee us. And they would be safe. Your programming would be achieved, and we would be able to be most efficient. No. Again, that is... Right idea, wrong direction. Maybe we just find them and lightly incapacitate them. If they can recover the use of their limbs eventually, would that count as light? I don't like the way you're phrasing that, but okay. Okay, let's try it your way just this once. You won't regret it. And she turns on her jetpack and starts flying up towards the roof of the building as her gun arm starts to power up.
Okay, Stun Blaster online. You are now flying over the building rooftop. Targeting sensors do not find the Jedi child on the roof. Though Thermal Trace may give you... go ahead and give me a... You know what? Go ahead and give me a mechanical on this one.
Okay.
I fucking dare you to try and stun me, you bitch. I'll fuck you up so hard.
Holy shit, it's 2 6s. Not on the action die, unfortunately, but still nice. So 16 total.
16 total. Okay, yeah, you will be able to get this.
Yeah.
Thermal trace gives you that there are a number of footsteps across the rooftop, but they are not consistent with either walking or running speed for a child of Demi's size.
Yeah.
Those are the only footsteps on the rooftop.
It seems your child has been running into problems. Oh, jeez. This is very not good. Oh, Washington's gonna be so angry. You could always finish the job on him as well. No, okay. Look, just go over there and check down the alleyway. Maybe he just went down the staircase or something. He definitely came up here. Stomp, 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 stomp over to fire escape.
Oh, by the way, I should note that there is also a roof access point here.
Well, I'm gonna look over to the side first. If I don't see anything there, I'll try blasting in the roof access.
Okay. Yeah, and the footsteps do head this way. Okay, A8, when you look over the lip of the alley, you notice that there are, in fact, a number of cloth-draped things that are fluttering and making it difficult to see down to the floor of the alley. You also note that it looks like someone jumped down side to side here. Clear signs of Jedi body enhancement.
I see
Either that or
Jedi
Corellian
trickery
Django
here.
jump, one of the two.
I see Jedi trickery here. Your little ward is probably responsible. This way. Jumps down, just starts just jumps down to the alley.
Using jetpack or just dropping?
She's fucking huge enough that she's just gonna drop down and do like the
Okay.
Iron Man slam into ground with fist down thing.
Okay. Tell you what, roll me strength, and we are going to quick cut back to Zombie here.
Okay.
Zombie, roll me Hardy.
Hardy? Sure.
Hardy.
Jump. Fuck me. Can you guess what I got on the critical die?
Was that a 1?
It was a 1.
Oh boy. By the
Total
way,
of 10.
17 with a
10
complication.
altogether. Yeah, what was that there, April?
17 with a complication.
17 with the complication. God damn. Okay,
I have a lot of strength. I got
So
very
the thing
lucky.
that hit me in the back was Rosie power bombing.
No, that wasn't
round.
Rosie. Okay, so we have a 10 with the complication and a 17 with the complication, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Demi,
Yes.
apparently the building where the wall against which you were leaning is made of somewhat light metal, because you just put a dent in it
Oof.
with your face.
Oof.
Something big just hit you, and it slammed you into the building, and as you fall away from the dent that you just left in it, you just fall flat on your back, winded. There's something over you. It looks like it's got tentacles. It looks like it's got metal parts. It looks like nothing you've ever seen before. You also see a very large droid wearing a still somewhat smoldering coat fall directly from above, tearing through a number of these, clotheslines that are across there, scattering them, and hitting that pile that you initially landed in and splattering it all over the alley. A8.
Yes.
That Iron Man drop was a bad idea. You've just jammed up your stun blaster.
Damn.
There's also something big and weird, and it's not in your war books here, and it's over the Jedi child.
Okay, so 8 stands up and basically just checks her gun, realizes it's not working, retracts and starts cracking her giant metal knuckles and says, "Greetings, Jedi child. Greetings, Jedi scum. I have come to rescue you.
Okay.
Demi wheezes.
The thing, which is fairly indeterminate, wheels around and fixes what appear to be eyes on Rosie.
I have never seen something like you before. Do you bleed, creature?
Are you just going to taunt it?
Yeah, well, she's advancing slowly, but she's like, yeah, like she's throwing out some...
The thing springs at you.
Excellent, it was a rhetorical question anyway! Gonna try and tackle it. Like, try and basically grapple with it.
Okay, roll brawling.
Okay. This is something 8 is very good at.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that roll was not very good. First chance getting to use my best skill and immediately roll 3 ones. Seriously, 6, 9. At least 1 6. So let's see. 6, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 total.
So, as it leaps at you, and you just go arms wide to tackle it and hug it and just crush it into the dirt, it hits the front of your armored self, and then all the tentacles that were part of it start to wrap around your limbs, pinning them apart from each other.
Oh, shit.
And you are actually slammed into the wall on the other side of the alley.
Smash.
Yeah. It doesn't appear to have done any damage yet, but you are getting stress alarms.
Yeah. Yeah, and
This thing is quite strong.
Yeah, and Rosie is trying to like advise 8 on like advise A8 on like, you know, methods of protecting Demi through self-sacrifice, and A8 is just like, no, kill, fuck you.
Okay, like I said, you are currently pinioned. Demi is out of breath and out of combat for at least a round more. Does A8 have anything up their sleeve?
Well, I'm pinned against the wall, right?
You've been slammed against the wall, and all your limbs have been wrapped up by these tentacles.
Okay, so is there anything above me?
A number of the clotheslines and such, probably some things on the building as well.
Okay, so I'm going to try a bit of a slam move here. I'm going to use my jetpack to fly up in the air, then try and like basically fall like and belly belly flop back to the ground with a thing underneath me.
Okay, go ahead and roll me jetpack. That will be essentially your brawling for this turn.
Okay. Yes, a 6 on the action dice. Holy shit, I'm rolling really well with the skill I'm not good at, and really badly on the skill I am good at. Okay, so roll the 6 again. So I should just make it there, and then roll the 6. Of course, it's 1 second time. Oh well. So that's 12, 17, 18, 19, 20 because of the +2.
20, very nice. Okay. Damn it, thing, cooperate. That was a really good roll.
Damn it.
Okay, so yeah, Rosie, you go ahead and fire up the jetpack, fly up, and then flip in midair. And are you actually gonna just like power bomb this into the ground?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like power bomb this.
Thrust all the way down.
Yeah, just basically slam this fucker into the concrete.
Okie dokie. You go ahead and you bash it right into the ground. And it loosens up on some of your limbs somewhat, and you hear the sound of shearing metal that isn't your own body, but it's still on you.
Yeah.
And your outer casing is starting to get warning alarms.
Yeah. Yeah,
corrosion sensors are going off.
Oh, jeez. All right, yeah, so I bellow, Jedi Brat, assist me!
Okay, Demi. You are currently stunned on the ground. Are you going to try and marshal your courage to go ahead and help the killbot, the rampaging killbot?
100%, yes, of course.
Okay, how are you going to power past your lack of breath?
Willpower.
And being completely covered in gore right now.
Willpower.
Okay, go ahead and roll me... That technically falls under knowledge. Gotten through like that?
13 total.
13. Okay, you will be able to act, though you will be at a negative 2 pips.
That's fine. Demi will roll onto his belly and attempt to shout and sort of go, just give me a second. He's going to pull out both of his blasters and fire both of them at the big monster thing.
Okay, go ahead and roll blaster.
Right.
Wrong
18.
screeching sounds.
18, and that was...
Sorry.
40
Minus
plus
2,
1.
so 16. 16.
40 plus 1.
Oh, 4d6 plus 1.
Plus 1, yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were saying 40 plus 1 was his defense roll. It's like, what the fuck?
No.
I rolled 3 1s on that roll.
Damn it.
10. Still a 10.
Yeah.
10, okay. Were any of them on the action die?
No.
Okay, that's good to hear. So yeah, it's not an easy target, especially not after you've just been slammed so hard as to make a dent in a building by it. But you are able to get your guns out and start shooting at it, and at least Rosie's got it mostly pinned. Go ahead and roll me damage on the higher damage code of the blasters.
Yep. And that is 4D.
40. Excellent.
3 1s on that one as well.
God damn
5
it.
total.
Boy! Fire straight!
Okay, so what was the total damage code?
5.
5. You see just foul yellow and green ichor bursting from this thing, but it doesn't seem to really be affected.
Okay, well, that was my turn, I guess.
Yep.
So,
April, you're up.
Yeah, I'm going to try to, I'm going to try and basically wrestle this thing off of me. Because, it's doing some damage. I don't like that.
Roll brawling.
I'm not dying for this stupid brat. Well, better than the last one, at least. I think. I'll add up. It's here. 10. Doop. It's 5. So that's another 10. So that's 22. Yeah, so that's better than last time. And it wasn't a 1 on the action die, so.
Okay. So 22, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Having loosened it in that power bomb that you pulled on it, you are able to get one arm free enough that you actually got onto something solid and lever it off of you. It is still grappling with you with its many tentacles, but you actually have some space to move with, and you freed up your other arm as well.
That's fair. I need one arm.
You can also see that that yellow-green ichor that looked like it was blood that Demi had elicited. It really isn't. That stuff is sizzling as it hits the ground, and it's sizzling through some of your armor plating right now.
I do not like creatures that hurt me when I kill them. Boy, finish this thing.
Okay. By the way, Rosie,
Yes.
Go ahead and make me a perception.
Okay. 7.
7. Okay, yeah, no dodging on this one. Roll strength.
Okay. Oh, there's a 6 on the action die.
That's good to hear.
Yes, there we go. So that's a total of 6, 12, 18, 20, 25.
That's a good roll. Not good enough.
Damn it!
A spear of some black, you think metal, bursts out of some part of this writhing mass and shoots straight into your core casing, which actually pins you to the wall behind you. Okay, Demi, what do? And then we are going to get back over to Hall.
Okay, I want to kill this thing.
You can try.
Shoot her!
Dark side
Shoot
point.
her!
Dark
Just-
side point.
Real
Dark
quick.
side point.
So,
Dark side point. Oh,
the bodies that were on the ground, were there any clothes on the bodies?
like a cape.
Not intact.
No, but was there perhaps one that looked like... Before, when Demi was looking at this before the fight, was there one that might have looked like... or perhaps even now, that he may have noticed now on the ground, one that looks like it might be the body of a little girl with a white dress on, or something.
You would not be able to tell if they had a white dress on. Not with any real estimation here. There's just simply too much blood. However, you can see some blonde hair.
Oh, I want to give like a speech thing, but zombie cam, I'm too embarrassed. And my throat is killing me still. Okay. Demi looks around at all the bodies, and he takes it in after his last missed shot, and he sees the monster grappling with Rosy and slowly melting her away with this strange goo substance leaking from it. And Demi feels this sense of justice building up within him, of justice must be served, and he gets to his feet, pushes himself up, reaches to his back and grabs his club, and he says, "I won't let you hurt anyone anymore, foul creature!" And he's gonna smack it somewhere that looks like a weak spot.
Okay, do you want to use a force point here?
Yes, I would, please.
Okay, this would be a dramatically appropriate moment, so at the end of full session that we're going to have, it will regenerate. Are you going to use the force in this?
Yes, I would like to try and reinforce this attack with the force.
Okay, importance here. Are you going to use the force to guide your hand, or are you going to use the force to make the attack stronger?
Guide my hand.
Okay, very good. Roll 2d plus 2.
2. Please, for the love of God. Such a bad roll all session. Just one, please. 6 on the action die.
Excellent. Reroll an F.
Finally, some good luck.
Whoops, I accidentally rolled 2 dice, but that's fine. I'll just take the first one. 4. So 14.
14. Okay. Excellent. Go ahead and roll me melee combat.
Yep.
And go ahead and take an extra 1d on this. Actually, no, you're in force point mode. Double your die code.
Oh God. Okay. So
Yeah, that's 10d plus 2.
4d plus 2. Holy shit. 37?
I think we can fairly well say that that's going to hit. Roll damage.
Okay. Does that double as well?
And I'm going to make this very specific. This is your strength as you are normally.
Okay. So 3d, 4d plus 1. That is then. 18.
18. Very good.
Not good enough.
As you go to, smite this down with a mighty two-handed blow, something flows through you and tells you this is not the way. And instead of doing that, you drop down, curl up, and lunge forward, jabbing the tip of your stick deep into the amorphous mass of this beast. Something appears to break in it, and it goes wild, spraying that ichor everywhere, including over you.
Oh,
It burns. Oh, it burns.
I will become the most
Something
powerful
is definitely
Jedi.
happened to the beast. Maybe it's shriveling, maybe it's fading away, you're not sure. And frankly, you've got no time to concentrate on it because this stuff is burning.
Yeah. Demi, as soon as the force influencing his movements sort of wears off, he drops everything and he starts screaming and trying to claw, well, not claw, I suppose, but get this stuff off of him, wiping it off of him really rapidly.
By the way, Rosie,
yeah.
that incredibly hard piece of metal that pinned you to the wall, suddenly it's awfully soft.
Yeah.
And a few moments later, it's not really there at all.
Oh. Is the creature still there enough
This
for...
creature is shrieking, you think. It's spraying the stuff all over, which is causing you more damage.
Yeah. At this point, 8 does
And it's
not...
becoming smaller.
Yeah. 8 is, like, beyond caring about getting hurt and just starts, like, ripping at the thing. Because, god damn it, it is not going to... Like, it hurt 8 at the... Like A8 after the first time it's been let off its leash in, like, well over 100 years, in about 100 years, and it is not going
It's
to
not
win.
been that long, but
Or, like,
decades.
not one month, yeah. For
In
several
60
decades.
years.
And just start stamping on it and like bashing it.
okay, yeah, you don't even need to roll for this. AA just, reaches down, starts ripping apart tentacles, flinging them everywhere, just spraying this all over, stomping, really doing more damage to AA than the thing would.
Yeah,
and you just scatter it all over the place.
yeah, and finally when it finishes, I won't take up too much time because I want to let you get back to Hall, but just after A finishes, looks up, like fucking sizzling metal all over it, like all these like little holes opening up in its armor. It looks directly at Demi and says, "I have never in my existence been proud of a Jedi."
I don't know if Demi's curled up in a ball, crying,
Yes,
or
Demi is
perhaps
probably
rolling
curled
around
up in a
screaming.
ball.
Yeah.
You have essentially acid eating away at your flesh.
Yeah, it waits for a little while, then realizing Demi isn't going to say anything, it slowly walks over and pats on Demi on the head and says, "I'll make a very small exception for you, tiny Jedi scum."
Okay, and we will cut the scene there. So,
Yeah.
Hull,
Yeah.
you've been going ahead and having a nice walk with Jazal here. This guy
Yeah.
who's let you call him Zal.
Yeah.
You've had some chats about family and such.
Yeah.
You've asked if maybe, his friends might know anything.
Yeah.
He hasn't
He's
been.
got a He's stabbing you with a knife right now.
No, he's not stabbing you with a knife.
He's oozing ichor out of his face hole, and
He hasn't done anything like that.
A second mouth is peering out of his, and is inches before.
And again, nothing of the sort. All he's done was style your hair, give you a little dot on the forehead with that grease that you'd already put on yourself. He's been nice.
Yeah. Meanwhile, walking down a deep, dark alleyway.
Yeah.
Do you know about a statue?
What do you mean? What kind of statue?
I described the statue that I kept seeing, and
Oh,
the things that caused it.
The people who were all covered in the mold.
Well, no, I'm talking about that statue that was by my food originally that caused the food to go bad and then need to be locked up, and then there was the second one where I saw that same statue on a desk in the talent show area, and also with mold. Right? Do you not remember? I hope I'm not remembering something the GM doesn't.
I'll be honest, I don't remember going ahead and putting in this detail, but...
Damn it!
That being said, you haven't uncovered what created that effect, so...
Yeah, but I wanted to just ask about it, since I feel like,
Yeah.
like I'm going to describe the statue in case there's a connection with anything else.
I mean, just, like, he finally lets go of your hand, and he gestures with both of his hands, like, something about this size?
Is it about the size? Because if so, then yes. If not, then I'll gesture with my hands about how big it is.
He's got it mostly right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people create, like, miniature statues all the time, Never really saw much of the point of it myself.
Have you heard of one that creates mold?
What do you mean mold?
Like, mold. Eating person mold.
I've never heard of mold that eats people.
Okay. Robots that eat people.
I think I saw a hollow bit about that. Yeah, there was a series of that.
What?
Kind of creepy. They just like hinged open and then just fell on them and closed on up and.
No, but I mean like real.
I mean, they said it was based on a true story.
I mean,
he opens up a door ahead of you.
What's inside?
You can't tell. Too dark.
What's in here?
Oh, just place, some of my friends go.
Okay. Cautiously into the door.
He closes the door behind you, and the two of you are in pitch blackness for a second before a light clicks on, and another door, a little electronic eye iris is open. He holds up a finger to you that is still covered with the grease from your hand. One sec. And starts, looking into the eye and talking to it.
Mm-hmm. And?
And nothing. He seems to be talking back and forth with a person on the other side of a comm link. What do you do?
Okay. I'm trying to remember. Do I have Washington's tablet thing, or
You
can't
have a
remember? Or
communicator.
was that on Rosie? Do I have
You have a comlink.
Yeah.
Can I whisper in it and say hello?
Who are you trying to
You
contact?
can turn on the comlink and try and make a call on it. Yes.
Okay.
You
We have
have
this.
backup in the form of Telbane. You have your friends out in the city, and you have Washington back at the hospital.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and another thing.
Washington.
Very faint.
Yeah.
Very faint. But ahead of you, you can sense something in the force.
Oh, jeez. Okay, you're gonna try to call Washington?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
Washington, what's the sizzle?
I'm sorry? Sorry, I didn't quite hear that.
What's the sizzle?
The Sissel.
The sizzle.
Wait.
This is all whisper, by the way.
I know. Just for the sake of the radio, we probably should like keep it slightly louder. But yeah, like Sissel, I'm not sure. Wait, hold on. Where's?
Says that...
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on a second. Wait, why are you out?
Shh.
Where are you?
It's a whisper.
Like,
Whisper.
Yeah, it's like. You're not in the hospital, are you?
Shh.
Oh. Okay, what is it you need?
I want to know some stuff. I'm with a greaser guy. I don't know if they call them greasers in the setting, but...
Well, I should also note that this guy is not a greaser.
And he's leading me into a room where all of his greaser friends hang out. Or, whatever. So I just wanted to let you know. I don't know where Demi and Rosie went,
Wait,
but...
where Rosie?
Yeah.
She not at the ship? Does no one listen to me?
Shh.
Okay,
Keep
fine.
quiet now.
Okay, okay. I'll look up Cecil and get back to you on that. You...
You talking to?
I'll keep... I'm just... talk to a friend.
You gotta hide it from me?
Oh, sorry. I wasn't sure. Sorry.
Look, you got my buddy all worried over there.
Oh.
He thought you were working with the Sia.
See ya?
Yeah.
See ya.
By the way, I'm
looked it
gonna
up
be
yet.
holding this... Shut up. Shut up, Washington. I'm gonna keep the button on, by the way.
I figured as much.
And I'm gonna put it back in my bag and go, don't worry. And I imagine by that, Washington got the impression that he needs to keep quiet.
Yeah.
Does not just shout.
Yeah.
Well, turn the comlink off, okay?
I did. It's okay.
No, you didn't.
What?
There's a scanner in this room for that.
What?
Are you
Hey.
working with the Sia?
What's this? What's the Sia?
The police.
Oh god, it's mind reading. It fucking reads your mind. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck.
Oh, I think C is the
Turns
cops.
it on. Turns it off. See?
Was that so hard?
Why are you sounding so sinister with your voice?
Because I thought when I just met a nice little girl who was wandering through some back alleys, and out of the goodness of my heart, I wanted to make sure that she was safe. I thought that might be a setup, because she was continuing to transmit over a channel to who knows where. You're not from here, are you?
No. But I'm not.
Save us from
I'm
all.
not working with the police, though.
They would be just like them.
What?
He turns away. Come on, kid.
Okay.
The door opens up.
And it's the opening, and it's the beginning of the live-action Ninja Turtles movie.
No,
Thank you.
like that.
Thank you. Thank you. the Foot Clan.
No, it's not the Foot Clan.
Anyone who's seen the movie will know. I'm glad.
No, nothing like that.
Alright. Mm-hmm.
Something that you may notice as you walk in here is that every single one of the people there has a strip of blue on either their shirt or a vest or a jacket that they're wearing, which he does as well, but you probably didn't notice it because it wasn't a commonality yet.
Hmm.
There are more people here like him. Black hair, lead white skin.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also a couple of Rhodians here as well.
Rhodians, huh?
Greedo.
Oh, God. Greedoians. Whoa.
Rhodians. Get on with it. Anyway, you would know from any Hollow vids that you watched, and just because it's fairly ubiquitous, that a number of them are sitting around a sabacc table. Essentially the poker equivalent in Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
And most of them seem to be engrossed on the hand that they are currently playing.
Mm-hmm.
On the table, there's a number of credit chips, like you would expect, a couple of small guns, and some very strange green crystals. And now that you're a little bit closer to them and have line of sight on them, you can tell that those things have something to do with the Force.
Oh my God, they're Kyber crystals. Yes.
You could assume that.
I'm not.
I should also note, by the way, that they have something to do with the Force, specifically the experience that you had in there.
Oh. Yeah, that's not. Oh. That. I don't want to be rude. What's his name? What's
The guy that you're with, Giselle?
Yeah.
You can call him
Zal.
Giselle.
I don't want to be rude, but what race are you?
He laughs a bit. I'm a Nagai.
A what?
Nagai.
A Nagai, is it?
Nagai. Nagai.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
You might not in character know what they are either.
Wow.
Actually,
I'm Googling it right now. Oh my God, they look so fucking dorky.
I know, right?
Oh my God, they are literally like elves. They're the dark elves in Star Wars. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. There's the evil elf race. Is what it looks like.
Just a little bit of role-playing commentary here. What they've got on Wikipedia for their quote is wonderful for the Dark Elves as well. You know, when I first met you, I thought you were unique. And I gotta say, the thought of a whole race of your kind is really depressing. One of you was too much.
Wow.
tell me that isn't just, the Dark Elves all over.
Yeah.
Gosh. Okay, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Do you have what are those? Points to the crystal thing.
Oh, I don't know really. Just they've been showing up all around the area.
Where did you get them from?
People pick them up. People buy them.
What's so special about them?
They're pretty green crystals.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
All right.
we've been doing our best to go ahead and sell these things where we can. I mean, hey, gemstones drop into our laps. Like, we aren't going to try and make a profit off that.
That makes sense. So, do you have anyone that's been to the site or the explosion?
Other than you?
Yeah.
He shakes his head. No, like I said, it's a little busy there.
Okay.
You ask a lot of questions, don't you?
I know, yeah. I'm a bit curious.
You said that you got caught up in that.
Yeah. She looks down.
What did happen?
Mold.
Mold?
Yeah.
He jerks his thumb over his shoulder.
Silence.
He
Sorry.
jerks his thumb over his shoulder. How did mold do that?
Can we talk about something else?
Yeah.
Ask him all these questions, and when he starts asking them, you just go silent.
Yeah. Why don't we get your hands cleaned up?
Okay.
Maybe you can play a little music?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the refresher. Go ahead, wash your hands. Maybe get that little dot I put on your forehead off, and then you can play that song, huh?
All right. There's a bathroom or something, or
Yeah, that's what a refresher is in Star Wars speak.
oh, so it's like instead of just a regular bathroom, it's just a bathroom filled with bidets. Only bidets.
Yes, all Star Wars bathrooms have bidets in them, and other technological innovations beside.
Bidet. I'm sorry to everyone watching. No, yeah, she scrubs and washes her hand off, and I imagine, she gets some stuff off. She'll leave the grease in her hair. Maybe wash a little bit of it out so it's not dripping with grease. But yeah,
You might want to even it out some too.
yes, yeah. Just make her look a little nicer.
Okay, and then you're gonna go ahead and come out.
Yeah.
All right. When you do that, he's nowhere to be seen, and the other people are continuing to focus on the Sabak game. One of them kind of looks up a little bit as you come out, but doesn't seem to be giving you too much of the side eye.
What are they all wearing?
All of them are wearing trousers, jeans. All of them are wearing a shirt of some sort. Some of them are more like a tank top. Some of them are wearing vests. Some of them are wearing jackets. Again, all of them have a flash of blue on them.
Okay, I'm gonna re-enter the bathroom. I'm gonna turn invisible, and then I'm gonna see if I can steal some of their articles of clothing so I can fit in. Like, oh, someone has a jacket. There's a jacket on the chair that's unattended, stuff like that.
Oh
Just a
boy.
couple of
Okay.
things.
Go ahead and make your roll.
Oh god, this is gonna be horrifying. I roll alter, correct, for this?
I control sense and alter for this one.
Control sense and alter.
Oh my god, so many options.
Like separately?
Yes,
Or-
separately.
Okay.
Actually,
So
let's make this simple.
Mm.
You will roll all three of them together, and you will have a harder difficulty.
Oh god. Okay.
Just for the purpose of being quicker about this.
3D, 4D plus 2. That's 4D plus 2.
Okay.
Okay, I rolled a 5 on the wild die.
Okay.
It's kind of poopy, but... Well, it's not as poopy as rolling 1. That would have been bad.
Yeah.
Plus 2, 16.
16. Okay. You think that you're hidden.
Think. That's the key word here. Alright. Ugh. I'm gonna try and steal a jacket or two.
Okay.
A jacket. Well, not like 2 jackets, but you get what I mean. Like,
Yeah, it's a
articles of clothing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
In order to
there
fit.
are no unattended jackets or shirts that are just lying out.
Ah, god damn it.
However, there is an upstairs.
Is there?
Mhm.
Can I sneak my way up? No?
You can try.
Good. Good.
Yeah,
Do I
go
roll
ahead and
sneak?
roll yourself perception for your sneaky.
Okay. I only have a hide for this.
Yep. No, this is sneak, not hide.
Oh boy. Well, at least if I succeed, then I get to thing.
Yeah. Just go.
Then I can put that skill on there.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Another 5 on the wild die. Wow. I seem to be rolling real middle road today. I don't understand.
Hey, I mean, like, it could be worse.
Yes.
Okay.
It could be.
That's true. That's a 15
Yeah, 50
total.
exactly 50% of your rolls could have all had ones on the critical die. Well, who would actually have to do?
Best, isn't it? Okay, you said you got a 16?
15.
15, okay.
And then you go,
Go
oh,
ahead
that's a
and
fail.
make your way up the stairs. Upstairs, it looks a little bit less... Well, actually, it's in the same kind of shape. People definitely live here, and they don't do too much in the way of cleaning, but it isn't dilapidated.
Uh-huh.
And if you look into some of the doors that are there, some of these rooms are used for sleeping and such.
Okay. Do I see any loose articles of clothing?
Yes.
Or does
you
anything
definitely see
else
loose
catch my
articles of
eye?
clothing. You also see in one of the rooms, Gisele's back.
He's back.
Yeah, he's facing away from the door, and you can hear him murmuring.
Can I listen a little harder on the murmuring?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll me perception to see what you get.
Alright. God, I'm surprised. I like look and I'm like, I have such a lack of like listening based stuff, you know? Oh my god. I keep rolling 6s but not on the wild die. This is kind of annoying. It says me 14. It says me while Zombie is sitting there with 1s on all of his wild die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
What do
14.
you want me to do? No, I think she's just some girl. Off-worlder. Knows something about what went down there. You want to talk with her? Okay, I don't know. I'll try. She's just a kid.
I'm going to keep listening in until it makes it seem as though he's going to head back to the bathroom, and then I'm going to, use my head start to head back, and then do that.
Right. Yeah. I know, boss. He's gonna get involved? Oh, you're criffin' kidding me. How much? Really? A kid with a slitherhorn. No, I'm not questioning. Okay, I was questioning you, but I'll obey. Look, can I at least let the kid play some music? Thanks, boss.
Thanks, boss.
All right. Yeah. Clicks off the comm link. Jedi. The seal would have been better. He turns around and he pauses for a second. And at this point, you can probably guess that he's going to be headed back.
Yeah, I'm going to head back.
But real quick, just
Yeah. I saw that, April.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and as you slip back into the refresher booth, we are going to go ahead and call it there for that session.
Okay. In that case, thank you guys also very much for watching. As always, it's always a pleasure. We'll see what happens after week after next, after Team 1's thrilling conclusion to their big fight. We'll find out whether or not, how much trouble Hull is in, and whether Demi and A8 / Rosy can save her.
See you next time, folks.
Bye-bye.